Uh, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's seminar. And I'm the first chairman, and the first reporter is Chen Weiying, and his advisor is Liu Ruizhe, and his topic today is the comparison of simulation result of different nonlinear 7-parameter cartoon transformation solutions, and let's welcome him.
Hello everyone. Today my topic is the comparison of the simulation result of different nonlinear 7-parameter data transformation solutions. And I'm Wayne Chen, and my advisor is Ruizhe Yu. Okay. In my introduction, we generally get the coordinate between the different systems through the required parameter into the transform equation to obtain the corresponding coordinate. And we generally use the 3-parameter, 7-parameter, 4-parameter to do the conversion. So how to get this parameter? We normalize use the linearized iteration method, and we focus on the linear non-iteration method to solve. Before that, I want to talk about the linearized iteration method first. So in order to linearize the formula, we convert the transform model into the Taylor series, finish into the form of the AX equal L plus V, and to be allowed by the least squares method. Using the least squares method, we can obtain the difference of the 7 parameter between the observed value and the initial value. So if the difference is large, if the difference is larger than convergent value, and we will add the difference into the initial value and do the least squares method again and again. So therefore the process of the linearized iteration method. Initial method, we need to set the initial value and the conversion value. So after the iterate process, we get the 7-parameter difference, and we add back the initial value to get the 7-parameter. So my motivation is I want to get the 7-parameter in the linear way, and I want to compare the linearized and linear solution, and I want to simulate the linear solutions and the data. So since there are many kinds of the linear method solutions, and I choose the two methods to explore and compare their difference. The first person is Lavati Joseph, and the second person is Zheng Yuhan. And so how to linear? A linear transformation consists of the two base model, a similarity model and a friend model, both of which allow a range motion and a homogeneous dilatation between reference frames. So they corresponding correct by the rotation and translation and the scale factor. So the similarity model is also referred to as a Hellman model. So you can see the rotation matrix, and they including the three rotation parameter allow the homogeneous dilatation, and they can convert into the skew symmetry matrix form. So in the Vati method, he converts the rotation matrix into the skew symmetry matrix form and simplify the three rotation parameter to the ABC. And in order to temporarily reduce the resolution of the unknown, and so here the Vati method, he used the point to middle point to eliminate the translation parameters. And next, there are the three kinds of method to obtain the scale parameters. And the after I talk about the difference and difference of the 7 parameter obtained, and I will be compared. And then the scale parameter get, and we solve the solve the rotation parameter using the last squares method. Then we get the rotation parameter, and finally we use the midpoint again to replace the original formula to solve the translate parameters. And this is Hans' method. He used the point-to-point method to calculate the scale parameters and eliminate the translation and eliminate the translation parameters. Yeah, and so we get the scale parameters, and we can solve the rotation matrix by using that squares method. So finally we input all points to solve the translation parameters. Yeah. Okay. So because he used the point-to-point method, so the number of matrix elements are very large. Yeah. So I think that they use the average so he used average is care about this. Yeah. Okay. So in my simulation, I use the 21 by 21 by 21 point cube. Yeah. Now and the interval is 5 kilometer, and the cube sample point I select Zulu mountain, and there is a simulation of the parameter I assume. So we use the point cube and the parameter. We can get the we can put in a transform equation, and we can get another reference point. Yeah, so we get the two reference points, and we can solve the result of the difference method. So this is my result. So I use the linearized, and you can see the linearized method is very close the value I assume. Yeah, and the Vati method, the solution of the scale parameter is very close the assumed value, but the translation parameter is affected by the middle point and the other parameters, so the relation are not so close to the assumed value. And the Han method, All value is very close to the assumed value, but because there is more number of the point, and I use the point cube, so there's no way to see the using problem. So that's my conclusion. The linear solution is definitely a way to get a 7 parameter, and they avoid the iteration required, and also avoid the setting the initial value. And in the multi method, the solution of the different lambda will be a goal of a decision. And the Hans method, the elements of the matrix are very large, and we can be further simulated to a different number of points. And this is my reference. And thanks for listening.
Thank you for Chen Wei speak. Does anyone have a question? Oh, if no, I have a simple comment. The font size in your PPT should be more bigger, and it will friendly to the audience.
Okay.
Thank you. Everyone have question? If not, let's thank Chen Wei again.
Okay, I'm next chairman, and her topic is LiDAR or autometry for simultaneous localization and mapping of the tunnel. And let's welcome her.
Hello everyone. My name is Helen. I'm from Poland. My advisor, Professor Kai Wei Chang. Today I'm going to present topic LiDAR odometry for simultaneous localization and mapping of tunnel. To begin, I would like to introduce some information of this topic. Nowadays, navigation, localization, and mapping we can apply in many fields of robotic or automatic vehicle. 3D mapping become common because if we apply 3D mapping in navigation and localization, we can get high frequency point cloud. Localization and mapping we can apply in indoor and outdoor environment, undersea or space, also in underground environment. Exploration and inspection of tunnel is a complex task because if we want to surveillance a tunnel is large scale requirement like costly or time consuming. It may highly depend on human subjectivity. So if we can using our our method to monitor tunnel or mine safe, we can minimize the risk of impact between rolling stock and tunnel, keep a check on tunnel structural collapse, monitor and locate crack, also store capture data in database. Here I would like to introduce some related work. In 2012, ZCAG using terrestrial laser scanning to accurately track current excavation and construction activity of highway tunnel. These topics have disadvantage because using static and expensive LiDAR, so it spend much time and hard for us to scanning the long tunnel. In 2016, Proto Papadakis own combined stereo camera and laser scanner to investigate tunnel. This study a little bit hard because we need to combine image and point cloud together. And in 2016, Chang own come up with the new methods include point cloud, include LiDAR odometry and LiDAR mapping. LiDAR odometry to estimate motion and velocity of robots at high frame. Result from LiDAR odometry, we do LiDAR mapping and then integrate to transform gas of point cloud. So in this study, I use the low-cost LiDAR, the value LiDAR is small and cheaper with so many good features, so it's easier to show you it for our study. Here is follow chart in my study. Result from LiDAR odometry, we will do mapping and then get point cloud, do the extend the surface reconstruction and compute geometry to solve our problem, to inspection of tunnel. LiDAR odometry for snapshot